Yo, what's up guys? Jovi back with another video. Today I'm going to show you how to make a J.Cole type beat in FL Studio 12. A long back I did a J.Cole tutorial. It was inspired from apparently his album. So recently he has dropped some albums. So I thought of uploading a tutorial video on that. So I inspired some of the sounds from his newest albums. So with that being said, before getting into the video, if you like my tutorials and beats, subscribe to my channel, and if you like this tutorial and beat, like this video. With that being said, let's get started. First of all, I have set the tempo to 92 beats per minute. This beat is going to be really simple and just a short tutorial. So I have made the samples and instruments so simple, not so crazy stuffs. So I'll show you what are the instruments I'm going to be using in this tutorial. I have a string and an organ, grand piano, and a bass, and a kick, snare, hi-hat, and an open hat. The drums are going to be really simple. I'm not gonna do any crazy stuffs. I'm gonna stick to that classic hip hop style of J. Cole. First of all, let's start with the drum pattern. The drum pattern is going to be really simple, so I'll show you how. I've right click and selected this fill each steps. I've lowered the level of hi-hat. So this is going to be our drum pattern. So if you wonder what VST I'm using Xpand 2 from Air. This is really nice VSTs. There are a whole lot of sounds in each and every section. So recently they had a sale like 99% off on that VST. So literally this VST is $1. You get all these sounds for just $1. So if you have $1, just grab them. It's really nice. You gotta check that out. So if you I've selected strings, big strings under the string section. For the string, it feels really full, and all the VSTs are from Xpand 2 only. For the organ, I've selected organs paler shade of white. I don't know how to pronounce that. And for the piano, I have selected acoustic piano, soft grand piano. Initially the sound was this is the sound, and then I added this extra piano, this format control piano plus, to give some extra texture to the sound. And the bass is also from the Xpand. It's under basses, picking Stanley bass. It's really nice. I'm gonna edit the sound later. So let's start with the grand piano chord progression. Let's start off with F4. So let's solo this. So this is the chord progression. So this is the chord progression. So right now it sounds so computerized. To give them a human feel, what I'm going to do is just by clicking Control All, I've selected them, and by holding Alt, I'm gonna select any one of the note and just reduce the length of the notes. So the reason for this is now I'm going to use a tool of FL Studio. Just go to this and hit Alt S, or you can go by that way also. It will bring up that this strumizer. It's basically gives the human feel. So this is the chord progression that is going to repeat. So now let's work on that bass. So the bass is also going to follow the melody as like this. So let's before getting into that, let's add this organ flick like sound. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it wrong, and they call it licks, I guess. So for this note, what I'm going to do is just go to the snap to grid. And I'm going to shift this to the next half as well. For this second half, what I'm going to do is just change the melody right here like this. So this is going to be main melody. Now what I'm going to do is just add the strings. I'm going to push back this string way back in the mix and take it to the higher octaves like this. So this is it. Now I'm going to mark everything by double clicking and insert everything into the playlist, into the mixer track. So excuse me. Now I'm gonna save and let's mix the beat and just insert them into the playlist. For every beat, I'm just used to this way because I lay everything down in a single pattern and just go to the pattern and click split by channels. So this will for it will make the arrangement of the beat a lot easier. Initially I'll insert everything into the playlist and then I'll arrange them as I wish. So let the grand piano play initially like this, and let's introduce the hi-hat and snare. Let's introduce the string right here. So now let's level this. For this I'm gonna select this range where we have all the sounds. So I'm gonna hit Control and just reduce all the sounds. I'm gonna increase the sounds like this. I'm gonna pan this 40% to the left. You can see it here. Now I'm gonna introduce the organ. I'm gonna push it to the right. Here the piano melody is the key sound, so I'm gonna have around 60%. I'm also gonna push the bass back in the mix. Let's introduce. Let's EQ some of the sounds. So let's give them some reverb. So let's give this organ also some reverb to give them space to breathe. So let's use large hall preset. I'm gonna EQ the grand piano. I'm gonna take some of the lows and also give them reverb. I'm going to go to this VST Xpand. We have inbuilt reverb also. I'm gonna take that off and give it my own reverb. To sauce up the bass, I'm gonna add a fruity distort and use a preset called the heat and set this to A. And I'm gonna use a fruity parametric EQ and just cut. It adds some nice effect to the bass. Now I'm gonna add some reverb to the snare also. I'm gonna use the drum room preset right here. Just cut some of the lows. And also throw some reverb on the hi-hats to give it a lively feel. So to make the hi-hats fit in the groove, I'm gonna mark them all, and by holding Alt by holding Alt I'm gonna shift them slightly to make them sit in the groove. And another thing what I'm going to do is just reduce the velocities of the hi-hat, the alternating hi-hat, to make them humanize. It's a lot. So I'll mix them a bit and get back to you. So this is the arrangement. Once I'll mix and add some effects to the master channel and I'll get back to you. Hey guys, I've arranged the beat like this and added some of the effects to the mixer channels. So this is it. I've added a bus compressor and an imager and L2 ultra maximizer and compress some of the sounds. I've compressed the kick and bass, added some compression in the snare too, and this is the finalized sound you're going to hear. this is guys, this is how you can make a simple J.Cole type beat in FL Studio. This is really simple. You can add some more elements and add more percussions to the beat. Mm, I've showed you the simplest way to bring that J.Cole feel and emotion to your beat. The main thing is you have to focus on the chord progressions and the melody, and you can add some of the typical hip hop elements to it and just bring it, just rap on to the top, so to bring the J. Cole feel in your beat. So if you like this tutorial, just give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already before. I have so many beats and tutorial schedule which is on the way, so make sure you have subscribed to the channel. I'll get back to you in the next video, so stay tuned. Until then, it's Jovi signing out. Peace.